Subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on this bell icon to get all the latest videos. It's been a long time since I'm making this video, and I was really busy in doing my university work and my final year project, and also in between I wanted to make a video so that I can continue my YouTube making video. Today we're gonna learn about a new and amazing software, a prototyping software of Adobe XD. So first let me open this software, and it is basically free. You can download free from Adobe Creative Cloud, and it is really useful software, and I will guide you through to this software in this lecture. So here, as you can see, it says design, prototype and share. You can design any particular app and make it a prototype. It is originally not a original software. It is just a prototype, and it is giving the client the total idea about how the software will look like and how everything will work and how the button placement and how the app will look like, and the total structure, the image view, text view, design, everything will work in your prototype. And you can even share it to your client that how they respond to your work. So at first in the software, as you can see, there is a smartphone iPhone 6, 7, 8 structure, an iPad structure, web view 1920 by 1080, and you can use your custom size. So in this particular video, I'm going to show you a simple smartphone size work. So click on iPhone 7, 6 or 8, anything you like, you can click it. And as you can see, we have a nice clipboard here, and you can change the name. Suppose this is for YouTube. So this is for YouTube. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Control plus to zoom in. Really simple. Now this is the total actual size of your paper, and from that you can add many things from here. You can even do multiple clipboards. Suppose if you click on this button and drag it here, as you can see, we have a nice line. And now as you can see, we have 3 layers, 1, 2 and 3. So let's delete this one. We don't need this now. And suppose we want to make a food app. Suppose, okay, food list app where there will be a list of food, their price, name, a little bit of description, and their prices, everything. And when we click on that particular food item, it will show their description. So for that, just click on this rectangular button and just drag it from the corner and make it up to your frame size. So this looks great. And from there you can deselect the border, or if you like border you can select this one. So I don't like border, so I'm clicking this, and you can select any fill color. Suppose this is the fill color that we want. And in the color segment you have a multiple choice. If you have a solid color, linear gradient, as you can see, even you can change the total slider here. Press shift to do it more properly. As you can see, you can change the look of it very smoothly and awesomely. You can have the hexadecimal value of your color. You can even do solid color if you like, or even this radial gradient. I will go to the linear gradient and I will change the color to, okay, this soft green. So this color is nice. As you can see, you can drag this here. So this looks quite good. And here you will add all your images, text view, and all your description here. Now in this particular segment, I want to add a little bit of title of about that particular app. So click on this rectangle tool again, or press R and press shift and drag a rectangular tool, or you can use normal rectangular tool, suppose this one. And what important thing is that if you click on this circle icon inside the rectangle button, as you can see, it makes a nice shape of rectangle and rounded corner rectangle. People actually really like it, and you can align it using this button, align center. Okay, now you can add deselect the border. You can add shadow, suppose 10 in x-axis, 20 in y-axis, and 10 in z-axis. And now as you can see, nice shadow effect there. And you can add different kind of color. If you want, just select this rectangle, and from that you can fill any color with it. As you can see, yellow type of color, that look good, so light yellow. And I'm gonna add a text, so click on this text tool. Very simple software, and you can do it really fast and quickly in this software. So I want to name it, suppose, food list. This small circular button, you can make it bigger or smaller by dragging this. As you can see, very simple and intuitive, and you can align it in the middle using this button, and also align everything in the middle. So this is your food list. You can even change the font from here. You have a different kind of font, you can select this one. You can even resize it by the digit, suppose 30. This is my food list. And you can change the pacing of here. If you use 5, suppose, as you can see, we have a nice pacing in that. You can change the opacity. You can do everything from this software very quickly. And you can even change the border. Suppose in here the border looks nice, and you can change the border size even. Suppose 5, it looks ugly, so 1 would be 0.5 looks good border. And now after the title we want to add some images. So now the magic happens. Use this circular tool here called ellipse, and click on Shift in your keyboard and left click your mouse and drag. As you can see, you have a nice circular shape. So make sure you click the shift button and it is aligned properly with that. So I want this. Okay, so in here I want to copy another one. So click Ctrl C to copy and press Ctrl V, and as you can see there is 2 layers here. Press shift and drag your mouse to the right corner and align it properly. Now as you can see, I just copied it to different layer and drag this to here, and you can do the same thing again and again. Now you can even lock any particular layer. Suppose I don't want to move this particular layer, so this is our main background. I don't want to move that particular layer. So what we can do, layer, and we can group all of those. Suppose rectangle 1, I want to lock that one. Just click on this lock button and it will be locked. Now you cannot move that one. So this is the locking system work. Here all of your layers, your ellipse tool, food list, this is the text view, the rectangle, and the L2 ellipse tool. Now to copy those 2 ellipse tool in the bottom side, we just need to select all of those 2 by left click on the mouse and drag them, and click on this repeat grid. And here if you drag this slider to down, it will be added multiple times. So in this app I just want, suppose, 4 of them. So 4 of them would be nice. So after you've done your work, just click ungroup grid. So now it's done, and just make it sizable and look good to your eyes. It's completely up to you. So this looks nice. Everything is proper line shaped and proper size, and after that we want to use any particular image. So make it a little bit bigger and bigger, so that looks good. Now I have a folder of food list where I have selected all the food. Suppose this burger, you can just drag it and paste it in this ellipse tool, and as you can see it is rounded, and all the particular images that I have dragged there, it is aligned and cutted beautifully. And this is the best thing about this software. This does the work really smoothly and properly and very quickly. And for noodles, you can just drag it here, and next we have pasta, just drag it, and for pizza. Now if you don't like the shape of it, the total cut of this, you can just select this image and double click on that, as you can see, and you can click on shift and drag it, move and up and down to make it more good looking to the eyes. So that's good, and everything looks good. Now I want to make it a little bit bigger. You can do this. As you can see, it looks nice, so that's good. Here I want to give any name. Suppose this is burger. Okay, make it smaller. Its name is burger, and I want to change the fill color. I want to fill color of white. That looks good. You can even copy that one, Ctrl C and Ctrl V, and drag using shift and left mouse. And you can do this multiple times. Suppose Ctrl C again and Ctrl V, and click on shift and drag to the lower portion. As you can see, we have a nice pink line which can see that it is aligned properly. And as you can see, it is aligned properly and it is shown in the app with the pink sign. Now change the color and now change the text here. It will be, so this would be noodles, and this is pasta, and this is pizza. So to give it a nice price bracket of, so click on this text tool and just add there. Suppose the price of that product would be, suppose $10. So this is our main activity, food list. There will be a title and a rounded corner background, and there will be an image view which will add all the image of our food in the food list app and their name and their price point. Okay, so this is the nice looking app. And if you want to group them, you can do this. Simply just use shift key and select each item, select every single small text view, image view. Okay, and you can group them if you want. So if you group them, you can move them freely in your app. Okay, so this is your total view. You can change it, modify it, anything you want, you can do that. So after you do that, let's create our another activity. So let's create this one, another artboard, and from that suppose I'm dragging this here. So this is our food description. This is our food description activity. Okay, so here I want to add another rectangle tool. Just resize it up to your size. Just change the border to no border and fill color, suppose linear. So that's nice. And in this particular app we have a food description, and for that create a little bit of title, and here I want our food description. So make it rounded corner and give it a text, suppose food description, make it smaller using this slider and align it in the middle, and change the fill color to gray color. Here we will have our images, and for that just click on this ellipse tool and just shift and drag and make it a little bit bigger, because we need a bigger picture here. It will look much more better. So align it in the middle and make it no border, and give this a shadow of 10 pixel, 10 and 10. You can use any border size, anything. You can change the shadow, or if you want you can use the border as well. So personally I don't like borders, so I'm not using this. And here I want to add the image, suppose the image of burger, food name as burger. Okay, so this is our food name, burger. So give it a little bit of color of white. White color is nice. So I'm clicking this rectangular tool again and give this a total text view like picture. So I'm adding a new text view, and in this position I want to add all the description for that particular burger. Okay, so give it a nice shadow of 10 pixels and 10 pixels. That looks amazing. Suppose here I use any border for you guys. Okay, and the border will be size of 4 is a little bit too much. Suppose 3. This is the border. So in here we want to add all our text and reviews from here. So click on this button text and drag a total box for it. Okay, so this is the box for the text, and here we write this is the picture, any kind of description, picture of a burger. So make it a little bit smaller so that it fits properly. 18, suppose 19. Okay, enjoy the food. So even if you click on this, the box of the text, you can even change the alignment of it. As you can see, it's really simple and easy to change the alignment of your text. And give it a price bracket, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, and drop it here. Suppose $10. So in the food description, if you click any button of the burger or noodles or pasta, you have to create 4 activity for each of them. I just created for burger, but if you want to do for noodles, you can do the same thing again and again for pasta and for pizza. Suppose this, I want to call it main activity. Okay, and here we have the food activity. Okay, food description. If I want to do a transition between them, how can we do that? You will go to this prototype button here. Now we are in the design button. You need to go to the prototype button. So your main activity is the food list, and if you click on this burger, it will go to the burger activity or the food description activity. Okay, so double click on this image view, and now as you can see there is a arrow here, and if you drag this to this particular description, food description activity, you have a transition, dissolve. You can use any kind of transition. Suppose I want to use left, slide to left, and ease out, and you can change the duration as well. I want 0.3 second duration. So this is the main work. You need to just go to design view, and if you click this desktop view and preview this one, now you have the main activity as you have selected the food list, all your food name, price. And if you click on this burger activity, now as you can see you have a button sign. We can click on this in the hand option. Just click on this burger icon, and now you have the food description. You have this image of that particular food that you have decided. You have the food name, price, and the total image of your picture. And let's create a little bit of a small button. So click on this ellipse tool and just create it in the corner. So if I have created this one because if I want to go back, how can I go back to the food list from food description? So you just need to click on that. Okay, so if you want to go back to food list, you need to click this button. It will go back automatically. Okay, so let's do this in the prototype. So already you have done to burger to food description, and now I'm gonna do to food description to main activity, and make this slide right, because in the previous we did slide left and it was slide right. So that's everything. Just click the play button, and here you have your main screen. If you click this burger button from the food list, it will go to the food description of this burger, and if you click this button, it will go back to the main activity. So nice, it will go back to the main activity, and you can do the same thing for noodles, pizza, pasta, everything. So that is the main purpose of this particular software, how you have to use the prototype option in this Adobe XD software, how you can design an app and everything if you want in very quickly, very simple way, and make it very suitable for the client to see what you are doing. And this is actually the main fact, people actually love to use this particular software, and this is really helpful software for any app developer, especially for Android and iOS developer. So that's for all it, guys. I will make more of 4 or 5 video regarding this particular series of Adobe XD. I hope you will like the content of my website development also in this Adobe XD, and especially I have started with the app development. It will really help you in doing that. So thanks for watching, guys. Keep supporting me by subscribing and clicking the bell icon, and like and share my video. So thanks for watching, guys. Peace out. I will catch up in the next video.